Do you ever find yourself endlessly analyzing your emotions, replaying conversations, or trying to think your way through stress and anxiety? While understanding ourselves is definitely helpful, healing doesn't always require more thinking. Sometimes what we actually need is an opportunity to slow down, to simply listen to the sensations in our body without analyzing or trying to fix them, and to reconnect with what we're actually feeling. So, in this grounding yin yoga practice, we'll focus on the stomach and spleen meridians as a way to anchor our awareness into the body and out of the mind. And doing this through long held, supported postures with conscious breathing and allowing ourselves to settle into stillness, to calm any overactive mental activity, to release tension, whether that's physical, mental, or emotional, and to reconnect with the wisdom of our body. For this practice, you'll want to have two big cushions or yoga bolsters handy. We're going to begin by coming onto the back, bringing one of the big cushions or bolsters onto the mat. And you can take your legs out long and then get your bolster or your cushion up into your lower back as far as it will go. And then from here, you can begin to open up and back over your bolster. Now, if you have a yoga bolster, your shoulders are probably going to come down onto your mat. That's actually really great. If you have a bigger cushion like I do, my shoulders are on the cushion, that's okay as well. What we're going for here is an opening through the belly. Now you can first reach out through your arms, up and out, overhead, through your arms, and let this create an opening through your side body, your ribs, your belly, your stomach, your digestive system. You can lengthen out through your ankles. Maybe you feel an opening down through your legs, like just a little stretch, like a yawn. And then from here, you can relax. You can even bring your hands underneath your head to support your head. And you can let your feet rock out to the side. That's fine. So you aren't holding anywhere in your legs, and let yourself begin to completely let go in this posture. So your eyes can relax closed. And letting your breath support this opening. Here, letting your digestive system open up and the connective tissue running through the belly. So really connecting up from the pelvic bowl, up through the abdomen, into your stomach, even up into your ribs. And feeling how you can increasingly soften and release down through your back into the support beneath you on your exhales. What sensations are arising in this opening? And particularly in the belly, in the digestive organs themselves. And if you find that your mind wants to figure anything out, it wants to create meaning out of anything that you're feeling right now, you can let it rest. Just letting that go. You don't have to pathologize yourself. There don't have to be any problems for you to solve. Unless you're feeling sharp pain, that's an indication that you need to back off a bit from the opening, but otherwise, you're just here to listen. And so often we move through our lives and we're busy taking care of ourselves, taking care of other people, making it in the world, that we don't really hear our bodies. We don't hear the sensations. And when we do, we want to fix them, which is very natural. You know, when we feel good, we want to continue to feel good. That's natural. But then we maybe don't really hear what our body is saying. And it may just be slow down. Just listen. And sometimes when you rest with a particular sensation long enough, it can pass without you even doing anything. And from here, you can begin to bring your chin up toward your chest. You can bring your feet in so the knees are to your ceiling or to the sky. You can take a hold of the back of your thighs and then roll up off of the cushion. Cross your legs. Take a moment just seated upright. Just let your body reorganize itself. Feeling how the sensations change through the abdomen. Maybe you feel heat. Maybe you feel nothing. Maybe there's numbness. It's whatever is arising. And now we're going to take the same cushion or bolster out long and come to sit on your cushion, taking it between your heels. So the knees are in toward each other. So we're sitting in a Vrasana, but supported on to the bolster. So the heels are just to the outside of the cushion and the knees are out from the hips. And first, just feeling into this for yourself. Now, if you feel tension through your knees, through the front of your legs, you can always roll up a small towel and fold it into the inside of your knees. And that can create space through the joint and perhaps through the front of your thighs, through the tops of your ankles as well. Now, if you already feel enough of an opening sitting here, let yourself remain here, letting your belly relax and feeling this opening through the front of your legs. We're getting into the stomach channel here. Now, if you want to go further with this, I feel that it's helpful to actually move the tailbone toward the knees. So I'm creating a little more space for my SI joint, the lower back, to come back, and perhaps staying here on the forearms, the elbows, onto the bolster. Now, if you have a little more opening through your front line and the stomach channel in particular, you can come all the way back. And this is where the second bolster is helpful to have, to bring it underneath your head so your neck is supported. Now, if you come all the way back and your knees are coming up off of the floor, they're splaying open, I recommend staying on the forearms or on your elbows on your bolster so you're more supported in the opening. If you begin to feel pressure building up in your lower back, you can back off of the posture, or you can slightly engage through your thighs, like you're drawing the inner thighs in toward each other, and that can create a little more space and ease through the SI joint in particular. So these are just all options for you to feel comfortable in this, and where you aren't creating more tension or more stress for yourself and anywhere in your body. And once you find where you're comfortable, where you can remain here, you can let your eyes close and begin to soften into this posture. Letting your head weigh down into the support beneath it, or feeling the support through your spine. So the spine is supporting your neck if you're more seated upright. Letting your shoulders relax down. The chest can soften. And then feeling into the stomach channel that's running up from the second toes, up through the front of the feet, the front of the legs, into the abdomen that we were just opening on the last posture, and all the way up through the chest, the front of the neck, up to under the eyes. So you can relax through your cheeks, relax through your jaw, you can swallow to relax through your throat. And feel how your breath can move into your belly. Acting as a way to massage your digestive system. And letting this massage and this grounding of your belly, these tissues, these organs, to relax your mind, to let go of concerns about the future, or concerns about the present, or concerns about the past. Just allowing yourself to simply be and to be here with yourself. Now, if you're all the way on your back, you can press your hands into your heels to get your elbows onto the ground and use that as a way to come up, getting your hands onto the bolster. And from here, we'll all come up to sit upright in this supported Virasana. And once again, feeling your body recalibrate, integrating that opening, that information, that grounding. You can bring your legs out and let's take the bolsters off to the side. And from here, come down onto your back. First, hugging your knees in. And as you're doing this, perhaps you feel some compression through the groin, the lymph nodes. Letting yourself relax and soften through your lower back. Just reversing the opening. And now let's take the left leg out long, keeping a hold of the right knee. And first, hug your right knee in. So you're drawing the thigh bone in toward your torso and lengthening out through your left leg. Letting this compression of the lymph nodes work as a way to create some cleansing of the lymphatic system, of course related with the spleen. That can definitely get backed up with stress, anxiety, an overactive mind. And now let's twist. So you can take your right arm out to the side and draw your right knee all the way across the body as far as it wants to go. And you can make it active at first, just finding your full expression of the twist. Since this is a yin practice, if you want to use one of your bolsters or your cushions underneath your right knee, you can take that option. And then from here, begin to soften, begin to completely let go and relax. Feeling the right side of your body open up. And this opening through the right side of the abdomen into the side ribs, through the right ribs. This area that can very easily get closed off. And this is with the spleen meridian. Letting it open and the twist acting as a way to wring out any stress, any unnecessary mental activity. Just letting it go. And perhaps your breath wants to move into your right lung, out through the sides of your right ribs. Now you can begin to unwind, bringing your right foot back onto your mat, coming back onto your back, and then taking your right leg out long, hugging your left knee in, and really feeling this folding happening. So the thigh bone is releasing toward the torso, just to create a little more opening through the back of your left leg, hip, and a deeper fold into the groin, the lymph nodes. And notice if you're tensing up here through your shoulders, your chest, your upper back, your belly. Just letting yourself be soft. And now we'll twist, taking the left arm out to the side and bringing the left knee across the body as far as it wants to go. And just as on the other side, you can first be active with this, just feeling this active opening and lengthening through the left side of the body. The left hip is moving away from the left armpit and the shoulder. You can use a bolster cushion underneath your left knee. And then you can begin to completely soften, let go, relax. Let gravity do the work for you. Letting yourself be held and supported by the earth. And in that support, that maybe there isn't so much that you need to figure out. Just allowing what is to be without so much thought. Trusting that. Trusting your body. Trusting the unfolding of each moment. Is feeling how your body is doing so many things to be functioning, all on its own. You don't have to make that happen. Your breath is always moving and supporting you without you making that happen. Let yourself relax into that. Now you can begin to unwind. And just bring the left foot to the mat to support you as you do, to come onto your back once again. If some movement feels good for you here, you can take some movement, just letting the lymph move through your body. From here, let's get the shoulder blades into the back. Reach out through the arms. The palms can face up. And you can let your heels be out to the width of your mat. The feet can rock out to the side so your legs are relaxed. Your eyes are closed. And feel how your breath can soften. Feeling how you don't have to make anything happen here. You can simply be here on your floor, on your mat, in your body. Feeling supported by the ground, by the earth. And feeling supported by your body itself, and by your breath. Allowing yourself to rest. Allowing yourself to receive. And allowing yourself to trust this moment. And your capacity to be grounded and present with whatever arises. Now, before you move on with your day, just take a moment to notice how you feel. Perhaps your body feels a little softer, or perhaps your mind feels a little quieter. Or perhaps you simply created a few moments of space to slow down, to breathe, and to reconnect with yourself. Whatever you're noticing is enough. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What helped you feel most grounded, supported, or present during today's practice? And if you want more yoga practices that are designed to support real life symptoms like stress, anxiety, overwhelm, low energy, digestive discomfort, and emotional balance, I've created a free collection of 5 meridian yoga practices that you can access through the link in the description below. And if you enjoyed this practice, subscribe and turn on notifications so you receive the new practices that I'm sharing every week here. I share meridian yoga, meditation, acupressure, EFT, and holistic wellness practices inspired by TCM or traditional Chinese medicine, all as a way to help you feel more grounded, embodied, connected, and at home in your body. Thanks so much for taking this time to be present with yourself, with your body, and with your breath, and for practicing with me. I'll see you in the next video.